Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to my YouTube channel Calculus and Mathematics Learning. In the previous video, we saw the question number 5 related with the find the values of different trigonometric angles and different trigonometric function in the previous video. In today's video, I am going to solve the first question related with exercise number 7.4. So let's move toward question number 1 of exercise number 7.4, chapter number 7, Trigonometry, class 10 Mathematics. It tells that find signs of the following trigonometric ratios and tell in which quadrant they lie. There are total 6 parts in this question number 1. Part number 1 tells that sine 98, second tells that sine 160, part number 3 is tangent 200 degree, and fourth is secant 120 degree, fifth one is cosecant 198 degree, and the last one is sine 460 degree. So let's draw the quadrantal plane or argand plane. Let's suppose this is positive x-axis, this is negative y-axis, this is positive y-axis, and this is negative x-axis. And the positive this is anti-clockwise rotation. So for the positive angle, we will move clockwise from this positive x-axis. So this is 90 degree. Again, by further move to the negative x-axis, it will cover 180 degree. Again, further move to a negative y-axis, this will cover 270 degree in the anti-clockwise direction because the angle is positive. If the angle is negative, then the rotation will be clockwise from this positive axis in this direction. So now, again by further move over here, it will cover 360 degree because we will add 90 degree further. So in option they tell that in the first part, find the sign of the following trigonometric ratio, sine 98 degree. Remember, in the first quadrant, all trigonometric ratios are positive. In the second, we have sine and their reciprocal cosecant, these are positive. In the third one, we have tangent and their reciprocal cotangent, they lie positive. And in the last one, we have secant and their reciprocal cos, cos and the reciprocal secant, they are lie positive. Now over here in the first part we have sine 98 degrees. So over here, if we start from the positive x-axis, so to the positive y-axis, it will cover 90 degree. Again by further move over here, it will cover 98 degree. So it means that sine 98 degree lies in second quadrant. This is positive. Second quadrant, that tells that in which quadrant they lie. So the first thing is they lie in the second quadrant. And also in this quadrant, you know that sine and the reciprocal cosecant lie positive. So it means that the sign of the sine 98 degree must be positive. So this is the answer for the part number first. Move to the second part, find the sine of sine 160 degree. So 160 degree is also lies in between this quadrant number 1 and quadrant number 2. Over here, let's suppose over here we have sine 160 degree. So from greater than 90 and less than 180 degrees. So 160 is less than 180 and greater than 90. It means this is also lie. This part number 2, sine 60 also lie in the second quadrant. And after this, you know that they lie in the second quadrant. So in the second quadrant, sine and the reciprocal cosecant lie positive. So it means the sine of sine 160 degree is lie of positive. So this is actually part number 2. Move to the next part, part number 3, tangent 200 degree. Over here we have 180 degree. Now after further move on, over here it will cover 200 degree. So it means that part number 3 lies in the third quadrant. This is the first thing. It is lie in third quadrant. And also you know that in this quadrant, tangent in the reciprocal cotangent is lies positive. So it means the sign of part number 3 is also positive. Now move to the fourth part. Fourth part tells that secant 120 degree. So let's suppose up to over here we have 90 degree. And after this, over here it will cover 120 degree, which is less than 180 and greater than 90. It means that fourth number part lies in the second quadrant. And you know that secant 120 degree lies negative in this quadrant. It is just lie positive in the fourth quadrant secant and also in the first quadrant. So in the second quadrant, it lie negative. So the sign for the part number 4 is negative. Move to the fifth part of cosecant 198 degree. Over here it covers 180 degrees. So again further move on up to over here it will cover 198 degrees. So it means that it lies in the third quadrant. And also you know that cosecant in the third quadrant lie negative because it is just lie positive in the second and in the first quadrant. So in this quadrant, the sign of the cosecant 198 degree will be negative. Secant sign is negative. Move to the last part of today's lecture, part number 6. Sine port 60 degree will lies positive or negative, and in which quadrant it lie. So one rotation is actually equal to 360 degree. Now by again further one rotation, by again adding 90 with 360, it will give us 360 plus 90. It will give us 0, 6 and 9. It will give us 4. So 6 and it will give us 15. So 1 plus 3 gives us 450. So again up to over here it will give us 450 degree. Again by further to the next quadrant it will cover 460 degree. It means that sine 460 lies in the second quadrant. This is the first thing. It lies in second quadrant, and you know that in the second quadrant sine lie positive. So the sign of last part sine 460 will be positive. So with this question I finish my lecture. These type of problem, these are very important in case of MCQs. This is not important for question, long question and short question. It is very important for MCQs type in for each and every competitive exam. So thank you for watching. Subscribe my channel and also hit the bell icon to receive the upcoming notification about class 10 or second year mathematics. Thank you.